Hey, this is Marjorie, and I've just been. It's December 31st, and I am actually not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and just having a really good time rolling around the internet and playing with stuff. And I saw something really, really interesting on numerology.com where they give you this free reading, and I'm going to show you a few of this stuff because this is what's happening now, and the trend is going to get way more intense. So let me see if I can figure this out again. Good. Okay. So here I am, numerology.com. And there was a thing let's see, do I still have it up? No, I'm just like I said, I'm having fun surfing around them. And anyway, there's this personality decoder, and you put in your name and your birth date and stuff. And I noticed as I was going through this, like, oh my God, this is like spot on. Like, this is incredible. And then as I'm watching it, I'm going, oh my God, my ego is being stroked big time. I know I'm being set up for something, right? But what really fascinated me about this, and you might want to do it with a fake email address and fake name and fake whatever. Um, but what really fascinated me about this was how they real time incorporated the information that I had put into the form into the video. And we're talking about like real time AI generation using of a video using information I put in. I thought, whoa, this is getting really, really slick. I'll show you another thing that tipped me off that this is going to be complete bullshit right down here. ClickBank. ClickBank is, yeah, this is known for people who are just really extraordinarily good at marketing and really don't, I don't know. I'm sure there are some of the products are genuine on there, but it's, yeah, if you see something being sold on ClickBank, you should immediately go, what? Wait a minute, what am I doing here? Um, yeah, this is really, really fascinating. And then another thing is I went and did some reviews on Amazon, and then this guy here did this really great review of of it. It was so funny. Um, where is he? What's his name? Oh, here it is. I'll put links in the description for this. This guy did a really good job of debunking the thing, and he actually puts in Hitler's information and Trump's information and some other mass murderer he puts in there, and then he gets their numerology reading, and you're like, yeah, this is completely ridiculous. The whole thing leads to a $37 report. Of course, I didn't go that far, and I don't recommend you go that far. Uh, but this is like the beginning levels of how sophisticated advertising is going to get with AI. Let me shut this down for a second. So my friend Glenn Meter, who has this class on the Privacy Academy, love his work, and he's loved also that he's working with his son Eric, which is just an amazing story. I'll deviate on that for a second. Eric was one of those totally woke kids, tattoos pierced. Dad didn't know shit. The whole world, he knew anyway. Somehow he come to an awakening and realized, oh my God, Dad was right. And they work together. It's just so beautiful to see that kind of a relationship. And Eric has actually created a program to help kids that are, what do they call it? The mind virus, the woke mind virus. Unfortunately, I tried it with my daughter, and she's still way down that rabbit hole. But I think that just constantly putting that stuff in front of them, if they ever do start to awaken to what reality really is, then I think it helps. I don't know. It definitely pissed her off at the moment. Anyway, to get back to this, I wanted to point out. So Glenn had taught me, and he's taught me a lot of how to be safe online. He has a privacy action plan, and if you're on my email list, we regularly promote his stuff because I love to take his free webinars, and then I'm also in his academy because I learned something and incorporate something new all the time. So, for example, on that numerology.com website, I put in I have I have a thing that generates as many email addresses as I want. It anonymously sends it out, and then it'll anonymously send it to whatever central location that I want. So I can always see them all, and I don't have to go to 150 different accounts. But this way, nobody's really building it's harder to find a profile. But Glenn was teaching me that, and I believe this, hackers, so yeah, Facebook, right? I think every single record in Facebook is now available to anybody who wants it, right? Except for possibly you and me. Um, Google has a vast database on you, and so many websites just get hacked all the time. And on the dark web or wherever, they don't just take your Facebook data. They're buying data from here and from there and here and there, and they're building a profile on you. They're building a profile, and the scams that are happening to people are getting way more sophisticated every day. And as they start using AI to do more um, manipulation, the manipulation is going to get more sophisticated. I had a conversation with a really dear friend of mine, Hermes Costell. Hey, Hermes, still lives in Red Rock, Texas. I think he listens to a podcast called Coffee with Scott, and one of the themes that's coming out of that is, you know, the AI is going to become more and more and more, or there will be AI programs that will become more and more sophisticated at manipulating human beings. I have seen there's some services now that you can buy that will generate marketing images for you for Facebook ads or something, and they can literally go through thousands and thousands and thousands of different ads, visuals, and test and see what really captivates people or what really captivates your target market. So it's already in play, right? Anyway, I just thought I'd bring this up to you. Go play with it and go see it, and then watch that guy that debunks it. We need to get more sophisticated. As these AI tools come out, it's getting harder and harder to recognize reality. I've got another dear friend who's being scammed right now. She's an older woman, and somehow has fallen in love with this. Quite frankly, it's a scammer, and it's just heartbreaking. They've already taken a bunch of money from her, and they're promising that they're going to go live in Florida or something, and she's buying a big house, but it's a $7 million house, but she only needs $200,000 more, and you know where this is going, right? But I'm seeing it happen to a lot of people who I thought were otherwise quite sensible, and I'm like, uh-oh. I think you saw my post. I got scammed out of 10,000 in crypto about a month ago. So yeah, just anyway, take a look at this and start getting inured. Notice what they can do with that video and how they're incorporating new things into it. And there's new direction that advertising is going. I think this is fairly harmless, that they'd only just separate you from $37 to buy the report. And then I'm sure there's upsells, but like I said, I didn't go anywhere there. Anyway, yeah, be careful out there. And I think we should also really enjoy the new things and the new creativity that's available. And then there's always people that use it for nefarious reasons. Okay, this is Marjorie Wildcraft. We'll catch you on another video.